Welcome back, everybody. We're about to explore some more.
We're about to read. We're about to read some more.
Right off the bat, here's a musty old,
with a gunshot wound in his
stinky body that's gonna make me think about
caked with a bullet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna think about the VHS tape. I found the body of a security guard just doing his job, no doubt.
Doing a bad job of it. Clearly, he's sleeping on the job.
His face was covered with blood, and his face was covered with blood. I thought covered with blood and some kind of head wound. What? But it's from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this
I wondered, was this flashlight his or was it somebody else's? Did I take it?
Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yeah, it's all my shit.
So I love how he describes like, in the ground there was a cracked old watch, instead of saying like, oh shit, my watch was on the ground.
Yeah, I found my cracked watch. That was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway because I thought it looked real cool.
I mean, I spent money on this. You know, it doesn't work, but
not that money's a big object for me because I'm pretty loaded.
Look at this poorly made fence. Oh.
Class is in session.
School's out.
I just want to explore the whole first aid. Large power box filled with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off in other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear. Cobwebs had collected in the corners.
So you're
the
gonna have
box
to get power
wasn't
into
receiving power. Yeah.
Receiving power. That's what I call my weighing.
One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like they'd been somebody looking for something. Like a watch.
Or a wallet.
And a wallet.
Maybe a VHS player for the VHS tape I found.
Every part of this plant smelled old and rotten. I noticed the old bulletin board on the old wall. God damn.
Did you go somewhere?
Yeah, I went up the stairs. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes from what guys had worked here. One of them was Norman.
Norman
who was
Bates.
One of the old guys on the line.
I remember Norman. He was a dick.
Here it is. Make sure I'll hit it 10 times.
Yep, push the switch. Did it turn up? Oh, did I? That's what we had to do last time. Now it's working. That's all we needed to do last time, Rich. He's like, oh, I noticed it's not working. Do I turn it
taped
again?
inside, but it was scratched out. The face was unrecognizable.
Rego,
bitch. Rego. It's a Rego. Rego.
You just keep doing it.
Yes.
Oh yes.
It was shut tight, almost like it had been taped shut.
Use your credit card.
I just gotta pay to get in this room.
This is the worst shit. Oh, just kicked the mic. Sorry, everybody. That was probably really really loud. I can't talk.
Our old, he worked here. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more.
Oh, I remember.
I hate dust.
And I hate grime. I like cake. I like cake. Cake is good.
The door had been hastily boarded up.
Zombies?
With some
zombie
cheap
game?
boards. This was Norman's locker, I could tell because it smelled just like him. The door was dented like somebody had punched it after he scratched out the face. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there, but he was a crazy guy, so I totally believe it.
You're struggling with this, man.
Oh god.
Did I put...
A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? I put it in my boot.
It wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools, but it was caked with blood. I was wondering to myself, was this the head wound that the security guard suffered?
The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom though was a magnetic card.
I don't think you should take it.
Why
do they even give you an option if you need it to go forward in the story? Okay, ooh.
The original spot!
It wasn't working until I had to cycle through. It's like Jurassic Park.
I thought maybe I was going to have to go to the magnetic room and flip a switch to get this one on, but Honestly, I don't think they need you walking around that much. I think you should be able to figure everything out while you're there. Because if we had figured out the valve sooner, that we would have been fine. So you never have to leave to figure something out.
No,
Yeah, you can open that.
That wasn't the magnetic. That was the magnetic door, I thought.
No. You came through the door. And
So do you go down the stairs?
Yeah.
And it's now it's to the left.
And stuff
Ooh,
is
more
running
noises.
now.
Was this it?
Yeah. Far left, there's a door.
Seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I? Nah, I'm cool.
It seemed like it would work, but fuck it.
That was a loud noise. Hold on,
I
let's.
liked.
There was some kind of ventilation. Is this gonna take me down into the room? I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it is, but I couldn't see any option, so I didn't jump.
Ah!
My leg!
Oh, it's starting to smell like cheese.
Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Why did I land on my one bad leg?
Did he like?
No, every once in a while he just like bends his knees. There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily.
What had been scratched out heavily? The letter?
Did I
Did
try to
read it? Of course.
Most of the letters were violently scratched out with what looked to be like a ballpoint pen.
A ballpoint pen with blue ink.
All I could make out was need to. Are those hyphens letters though? Need tool?
Press down.
Need tool.
Need to.
Just don't.
Drinking need Norman.
Who was Norman writing to?
This was someone else.
Norman was fucked up. The poop god was flashlight and carried his.
What? Wait. So now you've been exploring for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden he's like, that poor guard. Was this his flashlight?
The one that was stabbed in the head?
It looked like he had met his end violently. I hope it was quick.
But judging by the hammer and knife wounds in his face, I don't think it was.
And the fact that he scribbled on the wall.
I had to get home to
God, this is painful.
Yeah.
Help me.
I had to get home to Rachel. But I thought nothing. I couldn't stop thinking about Norman. Was I really in love with Norman or was I in love with Rachel? Everything was questioned. That's the twist. That's the unique twist.
What a twist.
He and Rachel were friends. Could he help? It wasn't like I really had anyone else to turn to. My leg burned with pain. I only hoped I could find my way through the dark path before me.
He's just jumping from like fucking place to place, huh?
Like
I sure hope this
Yeah.
is like
logic.
this is a prequel to Psycho. That'd be great.
Do I ever get to go downstairs and use the keys on those doors?
You did.
Or should I have done that?
You did.
No, the keys that I got in the key ring.
Yeah.
I didn't use those ever.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay, if you say so.
I do say so.
So I'm never gonna go back to that room then.
Yeah, that room's done for.
I didn't even know you got a key ring.
He did.
You were doing a number 2.
Oh.
The
Oh my god.
the garbage bin was a disgusting mess. Rotten food and slick black bags.
A thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bugs.
It was a VCR. No, it's a TV.
It was my driver's license.
It looks damaged. Should I take it back? No, it's damaged.
It was my identity.
I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this.
My luck is really turning
Every-
around. Gunshot, boom, game over.
I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card.
Things are really turning around for you, Abraham Lincoln.
Now you fucked up. Sounded like it was going to start raining again.
Now you fucked up. Yes. Yes.
I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly
Oh.
quiet, except for the faint sound of a television.
Oh, you can watch it!
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm just watching my favorite rave videos.
Red videos of 2 girls, 1 cup. What? German stuff, man.
I know.
So wait, we're back in the original house?
I was like,
No,
whoa.
you're in the store.
Yeah, we're in the back of his store.
Oh. Does
Do you
it
see
seem-
any dick sculptures?
What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it led. Did I pull the pull chain?
Maybe it leads to the attic. I don't fucking know.
A single tug. and
What? I didn't know that, guys. I was grabbing at straws.
I was grabbing at pull strings. Oh, rings. Olympic rings. I can practice, what's it called?
No,
Rings.
those are nooses.
Oh,
Why does that lamp look like a rabbit's foot?
They all do, because it's lucky. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed.
Did I open it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was my favorite toy
The
car!
musty box was crammed full of clothes, photos, and even shoes.
They were women.
Uh-oh.
I tried on everything.
Norman Bates. It's Norman Bates.
None of this made any sense.
If it is, then I'll flip my shit and I'll take everything I said about this game back. But I doubt that's the case. That would just make me smile.
Was there something next to the ladder?
Women's clothes.
No. Fuck. I don't want to
No,
go back.
I don't think there was.
Oh, you used
This.
No, it's
It's probably the hatch.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Not Norman! My
Yeah.
coworker and one of the few friends I had in this town lay dead beside his favorite armchair.
His face and shirt were covered in blood.
It looked like they'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, you bastard! What were you doing here with Rachel? Did she do this to you? Or did she hurt you? Did you hurt her? No! Norman! Maybe you deserve better, maybe not. Did I close his eyes?
Harvey, you can't do this, Harvey.
Did I close this bastard's eyes?
No.
Yeah, we've done everything else, so hell yeah.
Close him with my dick.
Until I pushed his eyelids down, my fingers slipped into his eyeballs.
Wiped it off on his shirt. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, if I should just stand there.
That was the worst reading ever. Oh, balls.
The TV still flickered with some indecipherable channel.
Oh, someone was trying to watch porn back in the day when it was still like scrambled, and it's like, oh, what's that boob? You guys don't remember that.
You can't put the tape.
I gotta find a VHS first. Player. I guess this was Norman's
VCR?
kitchen table. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
so you're guessing that the kitchen table inside of Norman's house was Norman's kitchen table? Holy shit! You kidding me?
a good one, Sherlock. Hey, Copernicus. He kept it clean enough, but there was water rings from 2 cups. Still,
Told you.
there in the wood.
Oh no, that was 1 cup. Sorry.
The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through the mess, did I?
Yeah, I did.
I found a hairpin amongst the rotten food and
it
trash.
was Rachel's.
For
Oh,
sure.
now you're gonna use it to pick a lock, maybe?
Am I that good?
No, but it'll happen.
If you let it happen, it'll happen. And I'm gonna poke him with the hairpin. Couldn't make out well on TV. All right, cool. Let's keep moving.
All right, come on.
Did I come from there?
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Yeah,
no
I did,
whammy.
I did.
Stop. Yeah, because you came from below, right?
A jacket. It's mine now. I wasn't entirely surprised to find this there. It's one of Rachel's old fall coats. I always wondered what happened to it. How long has it been here? Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here.
I didn't see a gun permit.
One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match this other slot. And the handgun, if this handgun was Norman, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit here. Did I place it back in the cabinet? I should keep it.
Ooh.
Or what if I put it in there and it opens a secret spot?
Ooh.
Should I try it?
Oh, fuck it, whatever.
Yes. I carefully pushed the piece back in and felt a great burden lifted.
Nope, that was it.
Okay. What were
At least you
doing?
still have the knife in your boot.
Until I bet there's a butcher's block or whatever in the kitchen. The knife fit. Did I put it back? Yeah.
He walked pretty quickly down the stairs with someone with a.
He probably fell.
See?
It had been snapped in half, so I threw it away.
Oh, but you picked the lock.
Perfect.
He is good.
The general store was small, but it was clean.
This is the worst game ever.
It would usually things postcards, snacks, magazines, canned goods.
Bullshit.
I never went there much because I'm not a big fan of canned goods. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed it. She was doing Norman.
She was. The register was mostly empty. A fat stack of travel magazines.
Straight cash, homie. Travel magazines. Oh, refrigerator with ice cream.
If there
Cookie
is-
cat.
See, but unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted.
So
Wait,
if it was off
what
for
was
a
it-
while, then it would be full melted, not half melted.
What was the deal with me turning on those? Oh, was that to open
To
the
open
magnetic?
door?
Okay,
Probably.
but they never really said that.
No, but it's an assumption.
Various postcards from this whole game's an assumption, especially from the tourist traps.
No, this whole game is very, very well laid out. And
One of the
descriptive.
postcards showed an old black and white photo of a water tower. He didn't even find an old photo. He found it in some random postcard, but didn't know the difference. It looked to be in much better shape then.
Oh my god. god, this guy describes everything in painstakingly boring detail.
It would have been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold.
I was wondering about that security guard. Was this his flashlight?
Thinking of him slumped against the chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun.
Oh, the one with all your prints on it?
It looked like someone had been taking the piece from his store, blah, 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 in the tunnels.
Peace.
As I stepped outside, I recalled the dusty old box in Norman's clothes attic. I felt like I'd only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find the truth.
Do they recommend you beat this all in one sitting because they assume that if you stop playing, you'll never come back and play again?
Maybe.
Please, guys, please just beat it in one
It was
sitting.
locked. You can totally hop that fence.
No, he can't. His legs messed up.
hurt.
Oh, yeah, I fell pretty far.
There's more locked gates here than any of the houses in this game. Oh, there's a gate that's open. They just need like a psycho Jason killer to pop out one of these things to make this game interesting. What about this game makes it a horror game?
I don't know. It's raining. A letter was sticking out as if somebody hadn't pushed it out of the way.
That's what sticking out means. That's pretty. This door looked half closed, like someone didn't close it all the way. What?
The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar, like Rachel's. Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you in person what we did. Well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out.
Yep, she was boning Norman.
Away from you and
Solved it.
both. I'm going away for a while. I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to tell him. Norman, so do you think we can hold this or what? So don't.
She's effing Norman,
I know. I'm just trying to read English.
and he went psycho and murdered all of them.
Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to, but he deserves at least that much. Goodbye, yeah, bitch. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked.
I had the wrong one. Maybe next one will be the right one. Ah, it was.
Somebody read it. Take over her reading.
I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. They're my squishy boots.
Hey, Squidward, can your spry boots do this?
I held my breath as I approached my back door. I was terrified to step inside. Oh no, 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 no.
Black!
The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing.
All
Ragged
this.
and strained.
I come in there, kill everyone. All of a sudden, it's PT.
Prequel to PT.
Yeah.
I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. I had to go into the basement and flip the switches 700 times to turn on the power.
I remember having breakfast here, on this very table. Was that yesterday or like sometime before that?
Like, I have like one arm.
I have like one hand, and one hand's a glowing orb.
Where I put the damn key?
The first cuss, I guess is that. I mean, as far as the game's going, it's the first cuss word.
He said, "Damned." He's real serious now.
Where are these goddamn keys?
Where that bitch Rachel at?
Pile of mail.
In front of the mail slot. How long have I been away?
Why
Why didn't Rachel pick this shit up?
Oh, maybe because that letter you just read that said
She's
she was
gone!
going away. Maybe that's why.
Most of the contents were bills.
There's a credit card bill.
Did I open it? Yeah.
Sex
Porn.
toys are us.
I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment.
What the hell? 2 swears. Use the double D word.
Double dang it.
This dude's freaking fast.
The door was stuck shut. There's an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle.
So I stuck my dick in it.
Stuck!
Game over.
Rachel!
I found the last missing piece of my wallet. The old folder of Rachel. I stared back at me, reminded better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yeah. I'm gonna use this later when I'm in the bathroom. Replace this photo with my white wallet. Will feel like I got back part of my life back. Still, the image was uneasy. Why had I thrown it away?
Because she's a cheating.
I wish they let you like look at it. That'd make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, I agree. Don't describe everything. This reminded me of better. Oh, condom.
Dick lights.
Oh.
It's a dick on a light. Our television had been I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. and get my credit card canceled.
So he was losing his job,
It's PT.
and
I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late.
You got no VCR?
No VC. Well, I got a Blu-ray.
Well, he splurged on the TV. All right, can't have a TV and a VCR. What
So-
is this? 1950.
All right, everybody. I feel like we're getting close. I feel
Yeah,
like we're
it
getting
feels like
dangerously close.
we're
I feel like do you smell that musty smell of smeared blood? I feel like we're getting very
I
close.
smell a smell.
A smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Well, come back to find out what the smell is.
Probably smeared poop. So we'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for enjoying us. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you did.
If you liked the banter because you can't like the gameplay, this is terrible.
No, it's not.
Who? Rich? Tiebreaker? Terrible or no?
Rich is an indie guy. He'll like this.
No, I don't like
Yes! yes!
This feels
You lose!
Like, okay, this feels like
The worst.
he wrote this game very hastily. Right?
Oh, yeah, it smells-
had nobody proof it. Like, didn't have anybody tell me, dude, this isn't that great.
This is
I feel like he probably wrote it as like, I'll just put smelly smell here, but I'll definitely come back and change it. It was smeared. I'll come back. There's other words, but I'll come back.
No, yeah.
And he just never came back. But anyway, we'll see you next time when maybe we'll finish it. So bye, everybody.
See ya.
Gross.
Come on, Chewie, we gotta go.